Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a little bit of a different video. As you can see, I have my Chanel medium size classic flap in the caviar leather with the silver hardware, and I have a package here that I'm going to unbox with you and show you what accessory I purchased for my Chanel classic flap. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the unboxing. We'll get right into it, waste no time. Now, clearly I opened this already, and voila, here you have it. I'm just going to toss that over there. This is my base shaper from my friends over at Mboutique. They are an amazing storefront. They have a storefront on Etsy. You can also go directly on their website to purchase these base shapers. Sorry. They have a variety of different colors, sizes. They make them for different handbags. There's a whole list of which handbags they make them for, but they do focus mainly on Chanel classic flaps. At least that's how I came to know them. That doesn't mean they don't make them for other bags. I've seen base shapers for Louis Vuitton bags, particularly the Speedy and other items. So definitely head over to their website if you haven't already. You may want to consider purchasing one of these amazing accessories. So they included a nice little card here with their website. You can also receive a discount code for 10%. I will also include my discount code down below if you want that 10%. It is not commission based. I'm not affiliated with them in any way, so it's purely my way of extending a discount to you, so you can save some money. All right, and look at this beautiful color. Now, the base shapers that they have a variety of different colors, and their goal is to match the interior of your bag. So depending on what bag you want to purchase a base shaper for, you can go on their website and try to find a matching color for them directly or with them, right? So it is bendable, it's moldable. See, I can actually almost make a full circle, although I won't do that because I want the base middle part to actually remain flat, but it is nice and moldable. It will not ruin your bag. It will not change the shape of your bag in any negative way. If anything, it adds more structure to your bag. My bag, if you watched my video where I go into the full review of my Chanel Classic Flap, which I'm so happy I have, this was a dream bag that was on my list for many, many years. I talked a little bit about that in my video where I had purchased a Chanel maxi size classic flap, full price from the boutique when it was retailing for $5,500. Guys, that maxi bag today, as I film this video, retails for $10,000. It's almost doubled in price. I let it go because I felt I was not wearing it. It was too large for my frame, and I just never reached for it. So I decided to go with the medium size. I saw it in store, I tried it on and fell in love with it, but I couldn't fathom paying the full price of $8,200. So I found this beauty on the pre-loved market, actually, from Fashion File. I went through a full authentication process. I had my doubts about whether or not it was legitimate, whether it was authentic. So I'll go ahead and try to link that video down below so you guys can see it, where I go through that full authentication process. And I followed up with Fashion File directly on their process as well. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get right into it. Look at this beauty. Now, I did remove the authenticity card. I just keep it with the bag. I like to keep any kind of information or authentication cards with my bags, just so that they all remain intact with everything that they've come with. And let's go ahead and put this beautiful base shaper in. So I'm going to go ahead and do this with you guys so you can actually see the process that I go through. Okay, so you just insert it there, nothing to it, very simple. They do have another color they mentioned that matches the interior of the Chanel Classic Flap a little bit better. As you can see here, the red of the base shaper versus the interior of the bag doesn't match exactly. If you can see it in the light there, the base shaper is slightly more red, a little more bright. The interior of the bag is more of a burgundy red, but they do have that other color available, or I should say they don't have it available now, but once they get it back in stock, I'm going to go ahead and order it from them. But they were kind enough to share this recommendation in the meantime to get a close match, which I don't mind. I mean, nobody's seeing this. It's inside of the bag and it's going to be at the base. Now, enough about that. I wanted to get to the reason why I like the base shaper for this bag. When I purchased this bag, as I mentioned, pre-loved, it was kind of falling over. It wouldn't really stand, especially if I didn't have anything in the bag. Look at this. With the base shaper now, it stands on its own. I don't have an issue. I can easily store it standing up. If I go out with friends and I don't have it full to the brim, I don't have to worry about the structure. It stands on its own. So it's not so much about adding more structure because this bag is pretty structured, right? Especially with the caviar leather. With the lambskin, it might need a little help with the structure, but because this is a pre-lived bag, I think it was originally manufactured in 2012, I felt that the base shaper might help add a little more structure where it was lacking. And that's really the ability to stand on its own, if you can see that. So this is a great item. I highly recommend Mboutique for their base shapers. I think they're excellent. I have one for my Chanel walk as well. And if you haven't seen that video, I will link that down below as well. The walk, especially the base shaper, comes in handy because it really converts the bag from your traditional wallet on chain, where it has more of that accordion-like closure, right? It has that accordion-like sort of flexible base, but when you put in the base shaper, it converts it to more of a square structured base, giving it more structure and giving it more of a true handbag look. So comment down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts on the base shaper, whether or not you own one. If not, whether you would consider one for your bag. Again, you can use my code GIRLGONELUXE, which I will include in the comments section, in the details rather, and you can get yourself, some percentage, some money off. But I would love to hear your thoughts. Let me know if this is something you would consider, and if not, why. I can go ahead and fill this bag for you as well. I don't have a whole lot in my reach. I'm just going to grab a few items that I have. So I've got a perfume bottle here. I've got my AirPods, and I've got my favorite lipstick. Let's go ahead and put that in the lipstick section. And I'm sorry, I've got my camera right in front of me, so I'm trying to do this as best I can. Oh, it doesn't go all the way. Let's see. I don't want to push it in too hard and risk ruining the interior of the bag, but I think that seems to be as far as it goes. Oh, it actually doesn't need to go any further. It sticks out just the right amount. I can still close it. And look at that. Beautiful. And again, like I said, if you're just using this bag but don't want to fill it to the brim, you just want to carry a few essential items, you can do that. And the base shaper will add that structure and ability to hold itself up, so I don't have to worry about the bag kind of falling over. I'll do a quick comparison for you so you can see what I was talking about without the base shaper, how it was kind of falling forward. And again, that's typical with bags over time. If you don't store them the right way, or just with typical wear, the chains tend to be, see that? Look, it's a little more flimsy here. Doesn't have as good of structure, and it kind of feels like it's falling forward more. If I put the chains forward like that, it kind of feels like it's leaning more towards the front. I don't know if you can see it as well on the camera. See, it kind of like, see that? I know I'm kind of pushing it, right? But that happens. If you're in a restaurant and you're reaching for the bag, or you're repositioning or moving your bag, you might accidentally just, whoop, and it falls over. With the base shaper, it doesn't do that. So let's try with the base shaper again. I'm not going to put anything in the bag. And look at how quick and easy it is to insert it and take it out and remove it. Very easy. You can reposition it. Okay, I've got it in there. Again, it's not perfect, but look at that. It's not falling over. And I'm really like pushing on it hard. it's not falling over. So I can reposition it, I can move it around. I don't have to worry about it toppling over on the table, accidentally hitting my wine glass, or falling off of the chair that I have it on and falling onto the floor. It really kind of helps add a little added protection. And again, it adds that structure where it's not as flimsy and it's not obvious. It's very incognito, very discreet. So let me know what you think. I hope you guys like this video. If you'd like to see more, please comment down below. Of course, don't forget to like and subscribe. And just remember, I will be announcing my Chanel giveaway winner upcoming this week on the 15th. So please stay tuned. If you'd like to enter that giveaway, there's still time. Head over to my Instagram for the full details of how to enter the Chanel giveaway. You won't want to miss it. All right. Thanks, everyone. Bye.